In this video, we're gonna walk through how to replace the DC board. Here are tools we need. First, we need to remove the power cord from the machine. For XL or XXL models, first remove the back panel and turn the machine's back switch off, and then unplug the power cord. For Pro and Plus models, turn the machine's back switch off, unplug the power cord. For version 1.43 or higher version machines, which has the slide type tablet stand, unplug the USB cable, pull the tablet stand out gently. And for version 1.3 to version 1.42 machines, which have the screw type tablet stand, unscrew the 3 screws holding the tablet stand, and then remove the stand. You need to remove the drip tray and drip tray cover, and lift the lever on the back of the machine and drag the water tank out and remove it. And remove the portafilter and group head handle as well. And now you need to remove the main cover. Use a T10 Torx screwdriver to remove the 8 screws on the main cover. Once all screws are out, gently stretch the sides of the cover and then lift it up off the machine. We need to remove the chassis that the manifold is mounted. If there are Torx T10 size screws, you need to use a Torx T10 screwdriver. Or if you have Phillips head screws, you need to use PH2 size Phillips head screwdriver. Remove the 6 screws securing the chassis. Unscrew the screw on the side of the boardroom lead using a T10 Torx or PH2 Phillips head screwdriver depending on the type of the screw head, and remove the lead. Remove the PSU holding chassis. Older machines have 3 screws. Newer machines have 4 screws. The screw type may be T10 Torx or PH2. Use the appropriate screwdriver. Unscrew the screws securing the PSU holding chassis. Before removing the final screw, cover the machine leg with a cloth to protect it from scratches during removal. Once all screws are removed, gently place the chassis on the countertop. Remove the back panel. For D1 Pro, remove the 4 T10 Torx screws securing the back panel. For D1 XL or XXL, remove the 4 standoffs using an adjustable wrench or pliers. You can also use a T10 Torx screwdriver by inserting the tip into the screw head, pressing it firmly, and turning the standoff with your fingers while turning the screwdriver. Unscrew the intake pipe knob. To make it easier, lift the pipe slightly and hold the tube from the inside with your other hand. Remove the back panel. Disconnect cables from the AC board. While pulling each cable, press the clip to release it. Remove the ribbon cable. The ribbon cable connects the AC and DC boards. Disconnect it from the AC board side only by placing your fingers on the top and bottom sides of the connector head and gently pulling it out with a wiggling motion. Unscrew the 5 screws securing the AC board from the back of the machine using a T10 Torx or PH2 Phillips head screwdriver. Remove the 6 screws securing the DC board. Remove the 2 screws securing the power switch using a T10 or PH2 screwdriver. Remove the AC board from the machine. Disconnect the 2-pin cable. Press the clip while pulling the 2-pin cable out. Pull the power switch from behind to create more working space in the boardroom. Disconnect the ground cable. Use a 5.5mm hex nut driver to remove the nuts holding the ground cable. Please note that there is a washer between the nut and the O-ring terminal. It may stay attached or come off. Keep it safe. Disconnect the water level sensor cable. Use straight point tip tweezers. Pinch the top and bottom of the connector and gently pull it out using a wiggling motion. Remove the ribbon cable. Gently pull it out from the DC board. Disconnect the GHC cable. Place your finger on the top of the connector and use your fingernail to hook the edge. Use angled pointed tip tweezers to pull from the bottom with a gentle wiggling motion. Remove the 7-pin cable. Use straight pointed tip tweezers to pull it out carefully. Pull the DC board forward slightly. Tilt it diagonally to assess the remaining cable connections. Disconnect the 8-pin cable. Hook the edge of the connector with your fingernail from the bottom. Use tweezers from the top and gently pull it out with a wiggling motion. Pull the DC board further forward. Remove the fan cable. Use straight tweezers to pull it out gently. Remove the valve power cable. Wear comfort grip gloves to protect your hand from sharp edges. Press the clip and pull the cable out firmly. Move the fan cable aside. Shift it away to clear space. Remove the USB cable. Place the tips of your forefinger and thumbnail under the slightly protruding edges on each side of the connector. Then gently pull it out while wiggling it. Remove the 2-pin DC power cable. Press the clip while sliding it out. Remove the BLE module. Gently pull it straight out from its socket. Remove the 6 standoffs. Use an adjustable spanner to loosen them. And unscrew by hand. Install the new DC board. Install the standoffs. Attach the 6 standoffs to the back of the new DC board. Finger tight is sufficient. They'll be fully secured with screws later. Plug in the DC power cable. Slide the connector in until you hear a click. Organize the AC cables. Arrange them to leave enough space to insert the new DC board. Reconnect the USB cable. The closed side of the cable connector should be facing outward. Connect the manifold valve cable. Push it in until it clicks. Push the DC board in further to access the remaining cables that need to be connected to it. Connect the fan cable. Align the flat side of the connector with the closed side of the socket and push it in. Connect the A-pin cable. The exposed side of the connector should face the open side of the socket. Push it in until fully seated with no gap. Connect the 7-pin cable. Use the same method as the 8-pin cable. Push the DC board back into place. Connect the 6-pin cable. Use the same method as for the 7-pin and 8-pin cables. Reconnect the water level sensor cable. Pass it through the rubber grommet into the board room. Align the flat side with the closed side of the socket and push it in. Reconnect the ribbon cable. Ensure all pins are aligned and engaged before pushing it in. Reconnect the ground cable. Place the washer between the nut and the ring terminal. Use tweezers to help place the nut on the bolt. Start threading it by hand. Then secure with 5.5mm nut driver. Reinstall the power switch. Position it properly and tighten the 2 screws. Secure the DC board. Reinstall the 6 screws. Tighten the first 5 screws halfway to allow alignment. Then insert the final screw and fully tighten all 6. Reinstall the BLE module, ensuring the pins and holes are properly aligned before pushing it in. Place the AC board back into its original position. Reconnect the ribbon cable. Plug the ribbon cable back into the AC board. Make sure all holes and pins are properly aligned. Press it in until the pins are no longer visible. Then check that all pins are fully inserted into the cable. Reconnect the AC board cables. Insert each cable until you hear a click. Reinstall the PSU holding chassis. Be careful not to pinch any wires between the chassis and machine's body. Hold the chassis with one hand while inserting the first screw. Install the boardroom lid. Put the boardroom lid in place and secure it with a screw. Reinstall the back panel. Insert the refill water inlet bulb connector through the circular hole on the lower left side of the back panel. Hold the back panel in place while tightening the intake lever. Lift the intake pipe slightly by holding the pump tube with one hand and use the other hand to tighten the lever. Secure the back panel. For D1 Pro, tighten the 4 T10 screws. For D1 XL or XXL, reinstall the 4 standoffs. Tighten the standoffs using your fingers first, and then fully secure them using T10 screwdriver. Reattach the side panel. Hold the panel in place and insert the screws. Tighten the first 5 screws halfway to allow alignment. Then fully tighten all 6 screws. There you have it. If you have any questions or difficulties during the replacement, feel free to reach out to us via our tech support channel.